We have the concept of humanism. So the main thing with humanism is that it inspired a whole therapeutic approach as well. But humanism in general just believes and emphasizes the potential for good in humans. And this is something that can potentially be on a test for you if you're watching this and you're in my class. Humanists believe in the potential for good in humans, that you have it in you, it just needs to be facilitated out of you. Another earlier figure of humanism that's really important to know is Abraham Maslow, and he created what's known as the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So this is under motivation too, in the sense of what motivates us. We can't really worry about family, friendship, intimacy, and belonging if we don't know where our next meal is coming from. So food, water, shelter, and warmth. Then he sees it as a hierarchy. Once we achieve that, then we can move to the next stage of security, safety, employment, assets, so on and so forth, until we reach the very peak, which is what's known as self-actualization, which is complete inner fulfillment. But again, we can't worry about inner fulfillment. We can't be motivated to worry about it if we, again, don't know where our next meal is coming from, or if we're going to have shelter for that night. Okay? Another very big and influential proponent for humanism is Carl Rogers. He is credited as developing a client-centered therapy method, okay, that has been really influential in the clinical settings, as I've previously mentioned. Okay, so Rogers ultimately believed that therapists need a few tenets. Unconditional positive regard, firstly. So unconditional positive regard, as simply as I can make it, means that you approach and meet the client for who they are, no matter what they've done or where they've been. Okay, unconditional positive regard, meeting them as a blank slate, which is really hard to do as a counselor or therapist, because especially if somebody has done something that hits personally at home to you, it's going to be really hard to try and be as unbiased and provide them unconditional positive regard, meeting them as a blank slate for who they are, no matter what they've done or where they've been. Okay, so easier said than done, but it is important for an appropriate and proper therapist, according to Rogers. He also believes in genuineness as well as empathy. So being able not just to sympathize, feeling sorry for somebody, but actually being able to feel the emotions of others, being in the shoes, placing yourself in the shoes of other people, and having an understanding of why they feel the way they do. Okay?